I was talking to someone about sleep today. They said they were struggling to sleep through the night and they were consistently waking up at about 4 a.m. He said, I think it's because I have too much cortisol in the morning. I replied, it's cortisol that wakes us up in the morning. Cortisol levels start to rise around 2 or 3 a.m. until you wake up in the morning. 30 to 45 minutes after you've woken up, you have a sudden surge of cortisol, which they call the cortisol awakening response. And the amount of cortisol released is dependent on the type and amount of light you are exposed to, with blue light having less cortisol activating effect than white or natural daylight. My friend expressed how he didn't realize that increased levels of cortisol was a healthy response to waking up. He said he had only known cortisol as an unhealthy hormone related to stress. I explained that fluctuations in cortisol throughout the day were healthy. Ideally, nighttime would see the lowest levels of cortisol, complementing a restful sleep, with levels slowly rising from early morning and a surge on awakening. I explained that this cortisol release was related to the circadian rhythm, which is how the body manages daily body processes like detoxing and overall performance. My friend said, I guess the circadian rhythm is related to light. I replied, it is related to light because that's when we are awake. The circadian rhythm is your sleep-wake patterns, and a regular sleep-wake pattern, i.e. going to sleep at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every morning, shows evidence of a better night's sleep. But then the circadian rhythm is not necessarily related to light, because when you're awake beyond your bedtime, you become tired. Conversely, even if you're tired in the morning, you wake up at the same time and find it hard to sleep in. My friend wondered what else might be affecting his sleep. I said caffeine, being dehydrated, and overeating could also increase in cortisol. So you'd want to ensure that these weren't affecting your sleep. I told him I was on the third day of not drinking coffee for a month, and already felt my sleep was better. I said I wanted to give myself a month because I felt like the toxicity was building up and it needed a good month to clear it. We both agreed there were things we could do to help our sleep and wondered how old age affected our cortisol levels and sleep.